Hi everybody. I'm stopping in today because I wanted to record a little video for you. I've been having a little bit of an epiphany. Sorry, I had to take one of these out here. It's getting a bit hard on my ears. Um, I realized I've been in practice in massage therapy for 20 years, um, which means 22 years ago I signed up to do a massage therapy program, had no idea what I was getting into. All I knew was I was not doing what I had always dreamed I would be doing for the rest of my life, which was pursuing a music career. But I chose massage therapy for a very specific reason, and that was that I always believed deep down that stress would manifest physically somewhere in the body, because I grew up in a household where I saw this happen. I saw my mother's health fail. I saw her struggle for my entire life with a variety of issues, and I honestly believed from the time I was in high school and was able to kind of be more aware of what was happening, that a lot of her issues were, if not caused by stress, were certainly compounded by stress and its effects. Sorry, I'm out for a walk right now, so there's a little bit of traffic. So stress was always kind of my primary concern. That was my number one issue. And I decided that I was going to go into massage therapy with an emphasis on stress management. That was going to be my practice. And that didn't happen for a number of years. When I came out of school, Newfoundland was still fighting for recognition as a medical in the medical community and as a primary healthcare option for people. And that over the last number of years has thankfully paid off because there was a lot of work went into it. And I have been focusing more on chronic pain and stress management in my business, but it's still not what I had envisioned for myself, or not what I had promised myself that my business was going to be. About 2 years ago, I committed to really growing my business. I invested in a couple of programs. A new website was going to be built. There was a lot of stuff was going to happen, and a lot of stuff did happen, but not what I had intended. Guys, life can be a shit show. All right, anybody who knows me or has been following me for a little while knows that my life has been a disaster the last couple of years. My father's health over the last 5 years has really declined, but my mother's diagnosis with a brain tumor almost 2 years ago now really threw a wrench in things, because I don't live in the same town as my parents, so I commuted quite often, especially in her final month. She passed away Christmas Eve. And the stress that I have really endured over the last number of months, particularly the last 6 months as her health started to decline, is really something that I guess in hindsight the universe has been preparing me for the last 20 plus years. Because over the 20 years of my career in massage therapy, I've taken a number of courses, I've expanded on my education, I've done a holistic nutrition program, a meditation program, I've started doing yoga. I taught kinder music, which was not related to stress, but it was a great stress reliever for me. And I've developed all these things that I believe are important to a person's stress management toolkit, for lack of a better explanation. I always wanted massage therapy to be a tool in that toolkit. And I always wanted to help people manage their stress through massage, but not just massage. I know that I'm not going to be able to practice forever. Physically, it's very demanding, and it's starting to take its toll. I won't lie, and my clients know that. We talk a lot about it. But over the years, I've also learned a lot from my clients about what their stressors are and what complicates their health issues, and how ineffectively we as a society cope with stress and anxiety and depression and the pressures that continue to grow. Primarily, I'll say primarily, but in huge part to social media and the pressure to be connected all the time. We're more connected than ever, yet we're actually more disconnected than ever from ourselves, from our lives, from our children, from our jobs. We go through the motions, but we're not really connected to what we're doing. So in the last couple of years, it's been my plan to grow my business and expand my business so that when I can't massage anymore, that I'm able to offer something else, something because of what I've learned over the years from my clients who've been so exceptional to me. And I haven't been doing that. I haven't been showing up. I haven't been doing the work. I have a number of programs and opportunities. I have a number of things going on that I could be sharing, and I'm not. And I'm partly using the excuse of what's been going on in my own personal life. But I'm starting to realize that if I don't start showing up, even if my showing up gets interrupted, even if my showing up is not on the regular, like I promise it's going to be, it's still showing up for myself and for my clients and for anybody else out there who's following me and who might take something away from something that I share. So I do share a lot of my struggles. I share a lot of what's going on personally because I have developed tools that I believe help me. Maybe not immediately, but they do help. They help me deal with the stress and anxieties of normal life. I constantly have an underlying anxiety of what's going to happen to my dad. He's not well. He doesn't take care of himself. He drinks too much, and this is all culminated now since my mom has died. So I always have that anxiety of when the phone rings, who's it going to be this time and which hospital is he at, So, but I meditate, I do my yoga, I walk, which I haven't been doing consistently enough. Thankfully, we do get a scatter day like this where I'm able to get out. Look at that blue sky up there. Isn't that beautiful? And this is all the snow that fell yesterday. We've had an abnormal snowfall. So my point of this whole video was that I was going to say I'm actually going to start showing up. I'm going to start sharing some of the things that I've been kind of poking away and not really hiding, but I don't know what my block is. I don't know what's been keeping me from showing up. I don't know what's been keeping me from sharing. It's probably fear. That kind of governs all of our lives on some level. Fear of failing, maybe fear of succeeding, I don't know. But I'm going to start regularly showing up, sharing what I have. Hopefully it'll help somebody, and if it doesn't, at least me consistently showing up will be good for me. So I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll follow along on Instagram and Facebook, and I will be sharing some programs that I'm going to be offering. Some will be online, some will be in person. I know that one thing I have been hesitating, the in-person things. Sorry, more traffic. I have been hesitating on the in-person things just because of the uncertainty that was going on with my parents. But I've also come to realize, losing my mom, that people are amazing, There's still so much good in the world. And we forget that. When we go through hard times, we forget how amazing humanity can be. And sometimes it takes going through something really horrible to be able to see that. So I'm kind of gone off on a whole bunch of different tangents here, but basically what I'm saying is that I'm going to start showing up, I'm going to start sharing, and I'm going to really start to grow my business and offer some of what I've been accumulating and hoarding over the last couple of years. I have a lot to offer, and I'm really excited, and I'm scared. I don't know if anybody's going to want what I have to offer, but I'm going to try because it's worked for me, and it's still working. I'm still on this journey just like the rest of us. I may be just a step or two ahead of some of you, but at least being a step or two ahead, I have something to offer, and I want to share that with you. So join me, follow along, share, like, invite your friends, and I will be back very soon. Have a great day, guys. It's beautiful here. My puppy is anxious to start walking.